extra time.
Ben, you say you haven't thought about it too much, but how much would it mean to you to be captain of your country? You know, that must be a huge thing. You know, which is really coming into on the horizon now.
Yeah, I mean, look, I didn't mean that to sound as if it's not a big deal or anything like that. I mean, obviously, you know, getting the opportunity to captain England is a huge honour, and even if it's only the once, you know, you can still say that yeah, I've captained England. So it's a huge honour to sort of think about, and something that, you know, obviously I'm really looking forward to if the opportunity presents itself. But also at the same time, I know I'm only stepping in to take over the reins for the one game because of Joe's personal situation. So yeah, I don't know if I can really say much more on it, to be honest. But it's a huge thing to think about, and if it does present itself, then obviously I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, watching the watch along of Headingley that you did a few weeks ago with Sky, it was clear how much thought you do put into every ball that you were thinking about. It's clearly you do think about the tactics a lot about the game. It's not all instinctive like someone like Ian Botham perhaps. But so what sort of captain do you think you'd be if it does come?
9 slips in a gully, probably.
You think you'd be quite attacking?
Look, I mean, I've been a senior player in the team sort of since 2016, you know, under Cookie, and obviously been, you know, since Joe's been in charge. So being able to learn from Alistair Cook and being able to learn from Ruti in terms of different situations throughout the game, I think is has rubbed off on me, and will, you know, put me in good stead for when, you know, all the different situations that test match can throw at you. But at the same time, you know, we've got some really, really experienced guys out in the field who I can use. You know, we've got Jimmy, Brody, who've just got ample test matches and wickets between them. And, you know, there's so many people that you can throw ideas off. And I would like to think that I'll be quite an open captain and wouldn't want to just that my way is the only way. Because necessarily I don't think that is the best way to operate. There's 11 guys out on the field, so, you know, why not get, you know, 10 other opinions on something that you're thinking about.
And continuing the theme of motivating, if and when you are named captain of England, do you see yourself as the kind of captain that is going to lead by example, or do you see yourself as someone much more in tune with the game, as Stuart Broad also said about you? You're a cricket man. Do you see yourself as leading from the front in terms of tactics, or both?
Well, I'd hope that, you know, I always try and set the example to lead in terms of attitude and commitment towards what I do as an individual. And then, you know, obviously having the added responsibility of being a captain, you know, that also comes with pressure in terms of making decisions, you know, especially through tough periods of the game, which obviously Test cricket can throw at you when, you know, if another team's putting a big partnership on, you know, you're the person who makes the decision to try and break that partnership. So, you know, you got all that to think about. But I think even if I am in charge, that's not going to change the way that I go about things in terms of how I want to influence the game, which is to try and make a positive effect with the ball or bat in my hand. But I think no matter what I do in terms of choosing what to do in a situation, it will always be the positive route.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.